Well, good morning everyone. I wanted to share with you today a really quick and easy and simple way of keeping in contact with your customers. If you're new, it can be a little bit daunting as to what sort of a contact program you're going to have. And this particular aspect of your business is a really easy and great way to start out with some easy contacts with them. And all it is simply making sure that when you're at your appointments, you jot down their birthday so that you can send them a little something on their birthday. That was where I started with my business 9 years ago, and I found that was the easiest way, and then it's really grown my customer service schedule from there. But I still go back to doing the birthday program every time I get a little bit lost or overwhelmed or get a bit behind. The birthday program is something, it just is easy. So this is what I do. There's lots and lots of different birthday offers that you can do. It's totally your choice if you want to do it, but there's different sorts of ways, and it's all about perception too. In the past I've done a half price product, or I've done buy one get one free, or I've done a discount. So the interesting thing is people's perceptions can be a little bit different. And the half price product I found didn't work as well as a dollar value off or a percentage off, which is really silly because a half price product is 50% off, but it's just people's perception and how they see deals. And we're bombarded with deals on the TV all the time with percentages or dollar off, that I think that's just what people have become used to. This is what I've been doing recently, and it's working really, really well again. So simply all I do is a catalogue and a gift certificate, and I get them all together for the month and send them out at the start of the month. So at the moment I'm using the Christmas catalogue. I've still got quite a few of these left over. I would suggest don't be afraid of using old catalogues. They're still absolutely relevant. The great thing about Mary Kay is the prices don't change. So as long as you can still get the product, then we can still be selling and using these catalogues. And all I do is, if there is a product in the book that I know I cannot get my hands on, or I don't have stock of anymore, and I know I can't order it through Mary Kay anymore, is I just take a black marker and I'll simply put a line through it and put sold out. And that's to me, I wouldn't be afraid of doing that. I think it looks good in the catalogue to see that products do sell out, and it creates that sense of urgency as well. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. At the moment it's February. I'm still using my Christmas catalogues up. I'll keep going until they're gone. Probably they'll last me right through until end of March. So then what I do is I ordered through Vistaprint some gift certificates, and these ones are really, really pretty, just basic. They're nice and big, which I like. I think they cost me $45 for 100, so they're 45 cents each. They're double-sided, so it's just black and white with my details on the back and colour on the front. All I do is I attach a sample, and once again you would have heard me talking before about don't waste your samples. Make sure they are relevant to the person and that it is something that they're actually going to be interested in, and that it's a colour that they like. All those sorts of details you can get off your profile card, so just make sure you are sending them a relevant sample. Attach that to it. In this case I've got a lipstick sample on this one, and all it says is to and from, authorised signature, amount and expiry date, which the expiry date is really, really important because you want to create a sense of urgency so that they make a split decision on whether they want to use it or not. If it's too long, then they'll put it away and then they forget about it. So what I personally do for the birthday ones is I make it a 1 month expiry date. So they're either going to treat themselves to a little goodie for their birthday, or they're not really. So, but it creates that split, spontaneous decision making. So that's my gift certificate. So I attach that to the book, and then basically I just send it out to them at the start of the month. The gift certificate that I'm doing at the moment, I make mine out for $10. So it's $10 off anything, and there's no other special requirements or anything like that. So if they wanted to order 2 packets of sponges and get them for free, I've never in 9 years had anybody do that to me. So but that is a risk that you take, obviously, and I am prepared to take that. If a customer of mine wants to order an eyeshadow or a couple of packets of sponges and get them for free or almost nothing, then they're more than welcome to do so. It's their birthday, and that's my customer service that I offer. So that's the risk I take. So but like I say, I've never had anyone do that so far. They always usually buy what they're usually, already using, I find. So what I do is I go through, and you would have seen this before, it's really heavy. Obviously time for me to get another box, I think, and split it up into two. But this is my customer profile box. If you are wanting to know how to file your customer profile cards and a good system, I'll link a video down below. I've done one showing you how I look after all my profile cards and my system that I use, so I'll link that below so that you can watch that. But basically what I do is we're now into the last week of February, so I'm starting to think about the March ones. So I will simply go in and pull out all my March profile cards and start going through and making up the packs. What I actually do is I find, simply because in Christchurch, with the Christchurch earthquakes, we've had so many people move because of housing problems, and they've moved out of town or they've moved across town. So people are all over the place at the moment. They're in temporary accommodation and things like that. So what I'm actually doing is I will send them a quick text just to say, hi, how you going? I've got a new catalogue and a gift certificate waiting here for your birthday, your upcoming birthday next month. Just want to check what your current postal address is. So I send that out first, and then as the texts come back, I make up the packs for them. So you'll be amazed how many people do text you back, because you've kind of caught their curiosity, and who wouldn't want a complimentary gift certificate and a catalogue to come to them in the post. So that's the first point that I do, and then like I say, I make up the packs and stamp them and whatnot, so that they're all ready to go out on the 1st of March. Now I send them all out in bulk. I don't wait till their birthday. Some people like to do it that way. I just find, for me, it's too busy. It takes too long for me to manage the dates and everything. But a quick way that you could do it is where you would normally put the stamp on the envelope, is you just put their birthday, write it in there, and don't put the stamp on until a couple of days before you want to send it. So that's always a really good way, and I have done it in the past that way as well. But like I say, you're then having to manage this program every day to check who you're supposed to be sending them out to and back, whereas I prefer to just send it out for the month, and all the expiries are for the end of the month, so that's much easier for me. And then also what I do is I put it into my database, a little note that I've sent them the thing, and a little reminder thing to say that I need to follow up at the end of the month. You could, if you don't have a computer database, you could just write it on a post-it note on the profile card, or you could write it on the back of the profile card. Just a little note of the fact that you sent them a birthday pack. I write on there the sent lookbook, $10 gift certificate, and whatever the sample was that I sent them, because you never know when they're going to try that sample and like it. I've had customers who have rung me a year later and said, I really like that lipstick sample, could I order one? And if I haven't written it down, then I'm like, have you still got the sample package, because I don't know what colour that was, and that looks bad. So to make yourself look really professional, you want to look like you sent them that particular colour for a reason. So that's why I say put a little bit of thought into it, write it down, so that one day when they do contact you, and they will, you know exactly what it was that you sent them, and that's professionalism in your business. So that's my one little tip for that. And then what happens is, so once the packs have sent out and the orders start coming in, which is always really exciting, the ones that haven't ordered at the end of the month, a couple of days before the end of the month, I will send them either a text or an email or a quick phone call, depending on what they've indicated on their profile card about how they like to be contacted. Just a quick little reminder that, hey, your gift voucher is due to expire in a couple of days. Just wanted to double check if you wanted to treat yourself to anything for your birthday this month. Hope you had a lovely birthday, blah 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 blah, that sort of thing. So just a little reminder, and you'll be amazed at how many people will come back to you and say, oh yes, I've been meaning to contact you and I forgot, thank you for the reminder. Or they'll say, no, not at this stage, don't need anything, but thank you very much. So there you go. That was really easy. It was non-threatening to them. It was easy for you. It's a nice way of contacting it. Everyone's happy on their birthday, so it was a nice thought that you actually remembered them. Yes, it's still sales based, but they don't mind. They know that you're going to be contacting them anyway, so it's a great way to stay in contact with people. So if you have any questions, I think I've waffled on about this enough for something so simple. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to help. And yeah, if you've got something that you do for your customers for their birthdays, please share. I would love to see some other ideas, and of course that's what Mary Kay is all about. She always said if we each share an idea, then we've all got multiple ideas. So it's a great way to grow our businesses and to really help each other. So have a great week, and I look forward to talking to you all again really soon. Thanks guys, bye.